Hey, Plant Fam! Just getting my stuff set up, but I decided to just like start. Welcome back to my channel if you're new here. My name is Jacqueline. I'm just getting set up. I figured I'd give people a minute to get their notifications since this is just like a last minute. Didn't really plan on doing this kind of thing. But I got to package plants and I don't really feel like doing it by myself, so I figured we would do it together. I just need to pull you up on YouTube here so I can actually see comments. Hello! I literally just like did not warn anybody that this was happening, so here we are. I'm gonna give people time to like get their notifications while I grab my shipping supplies. Hi Mari, how are you? Switch it over to live chat. Hi Yvonne, how are you? I'm just getting ready to package some plants. I just need to grab my like packing supplies really quick. How are you guys today? That everybody is doing all right. I'm just grabbing my packaging supplies. So if you ordered something from me in the last week, we'll probably be packing it up together. There's stuff up on the website. If anybody is looking for some plants, I've got stuff still in stock for sure. Not much, but there's some stuff still. So, you know, fun times. Got all my boxes. Hopefully I have enough bubble wrap because I didn't get any more corrugated paper. I may need to run to the store and get more bubble wrap if I run out. So hopefully I don't run out. It's a good day. It is a good day. Definitely not. I'm definitely not complaining. I'm still kind of a little bit hungry. I don't think I ate enough. All I had was a muffin. What do I need? Oh, I need some wet paper towels. But yeah, like I said, there's still stuff up on the website. There's still stuff up on Plant Story as well. Just move this computer over here out of the way so we can get started. Where's my notebook? Because I'm old school and I still write things down. Or I forget. So the first order that I have is for Tracy. Hello, how are you? I'm good, Erica. How are you? I'm just packaging up some plants, and Tracy bought 2 Synapsis, which are in here. I need to move all this junk. Ignore all my junk. It's a lot of junk. So these are Tracy's Synapsis. She got a silver. I don't have any more of these Silver Hero, but I do think I have one more Trubii Dark Form in stock if you guys are looking for one. They're not going to ship out until next week because everything that's going out tomorrow is getting packaged today, and then I'm actually not going to be here. First live with you. Well, I'm excited to have you here, Yvonne. Thank you for being here. So I'm going to turn you down just a little bit so you can see what I'm doing. just not too much. I don't want to show people's information. So these first two here are for Tracy. I'm just gonna make sure I got her name on them. Where's my masking tape? Aha. I need to get more. Running out. So, I usually like to take a little bit of a damp paper towel and wrap it around the bottom of the plant. Just to help keep a little bit of that moisture in, as well as the soil. I don't want soil spillage. Do like a little yellowing leaf here that I'm going to get rid of, because it's not going to make it in the mail anyway. Okay. Hi Shelby. Hey, it's my first live too. Hi Chris. Hi Ben. I'm happy to see you guys. And then the next thing I do is I just take a little bit of floof and pack it in there as well, just to keep the soil in and to create a little bit of a moisture barrier. We don't want wet plants. I'm just going to tape it down. Hi Nomina. I've got an order here for you too. Actually, yours is next. I'm working on Tracy's now. And yours will be next. So I just like to tape things down. How is everybody? I don't really have anything super exciting to talk about. I just filmed the giveaway video. I can definitely post that later, so you guys can get to entering the giveaway. It'll be up for 2 weeks, so you'll have plenty of time to go and watch and enter. And I'm excited. I'm excited for you guys. Good morning. Oh, poo, afternoon. I know. And it's like really gloomy and rainy. So I'm just like, eh. But I did film a little something for you. I just haven't really been in the mood to like film anything. But I did. I filmed something for you for tomorrow, since I didn't upload yesterday, and today I probably am just gonna upload the giveaway video, and obviously like we're live, kind of counts, right? It sort of counts. So I'm just taping everything down and making sure that everything is secure. This masking tape is really thick sometimes though, so I gotta, that's super generous and very fun. Yeah, I mean, I'm just excited. We hit 15K, so I guess this should have been like my 15K celebration live, but here I am, packing plants. Probably one of my least favorite things to do, but I don't trust anybody else to do it, so. I love to sell the plants. I don't really love to pack them. We do the shake test. Nothing's coming out. So that one's good. I'm going to move on to this. Synapsis Truvia. Like I said, I still have one of these, like literally just one in stock. And I don't know which one. I have a few here that are spoken for. I still have a little baby. They are grower's choice, so I just go with like whichever is the nicest first. I go in order. I pick the nicest one for whoever orders one first, and so on and so forth. Unless you're on Instagram, I'll let you pick your own usually if they're different. A lot of the time they're not very different, so it doesn't really make a difference. But I do still have a couple more of these if you guys have been looking, for a really good price too. It's kind of crazy. It's like I'm just giving them away. Had a little rain here today, but going to be 95 here in Southern California. Well, it's definitely been hot here too, but it's supposed to cool off. So, yeah, guess we'll see. How's your variegated money tree? Oh, it's doing really well. It's chilling over there. It's so cute. I'm like so obsessed with it. For real. Absolutely love that plant. I just think it's so stinking cute. I'm not to waste my tape here by using more than what I need. Yeah, I don't think people were expecting me to get a money tree, but I love it. I absolutely love it. David was very excited about it too. So I'm definitely not mad. I ain't mad. I think it was a really good price too. I mean, I'm sure the market will keep on changing and the prices will be even lower in a year, but for where the market's at right now, I thought that was a pretty good price. What's the name of the first plant? This one? This is the Scindapsus Silver Hero. I don't have any more available right now, but hopefully I'll be able to get more because they did sell really, really quickly. But it is really cute. And I'm glad that they're more like available. They used to be this one too. This thing used to be like $100 for this little plant. And I think they're on the website for like 20, 25, 30 maybe actually. I think this one is. Yeah, I think this one's 30. And this one was 25. If I'm not mistaken. I don't remember. Yeah, $30. Which is crazy. These usually literally used to go for $100 like a year ago. So, okay, those are Tracy's all set. And now the next step is wrapping them. So, pretty easy process. You just lay out your paper and then I figure out my plant. I'm going to want to like wrap this vine up in here so that it's not like falling everywhere. And then I'm going to take my glue and I'm going to start kind of shoving it into like the little crevices of the plant here. I like to make sure there's floof in between like the leaves and the stems. Hi Tasha! Playing catch up on videos. Well, you're here now. Love that plant. Yeah, the Silver Hero is really nice. Hopefully I'll be able to get more. But it depends on the availability of it for sure. I won't be able to order anything for a little bit. Because I gotta just wait until I either get rid of more of this inventory that I have here or so I get paid. Either gotta sell some to buy some or get paid because I did get a bunch of Hoya. That should be here this week for the next sale and for the website and everything. So if you see anything that you like today, most of it is on the website except for this. This is sold out and the Bromharks Fantasy is sold out. I only have one Pothos Lemon Meringue left or Lizard Queen left. I only have one Standeliana, no, not Stand, yes, I have one Standeliana Albo left and I have one Epipremnum Albo left. That has like decent color. If you guys want to see any of them before you buy them, now's a good time to ask me because I literally have all of my inventory right here to my side. So I just like to make sure everything is packed up. I use a lot of floof in case you didn't notice because I do not mess around. I don't mess around with my plants. Okay? Okay. So once I feel like we've sufficiently floofed, then we wrap and roll. That was like not at all a good job, but we did it. This paper is really much stiffer than what I'm used to, so not the prettiest wrapping in the world, but it's functional. Do you like the Albo Epiprenum? I do. I think it's really cute. I saved some cuttings for myself. Off of one that had like a crazy tendril that needed to be cut anyway because it wouldn't have been able to really ship it like that. Okay, so I do like to try and close the top of this if I can too, but sometimes it doesn't work. Especially since I wrapped this one really stupid. Paper got wet a little. So, it doesn't always look cute, but it's functional. Next one will be easier. It's a little smaller. Now some of these are going to California, and I'm not supposed to ship soil to California, so I'm not exactly sure what to do. Like, if I take them out of their pot and out of their soil, like, I don't know what's going to happen to them. So I think I might just ship them as they are and hope that they just don't know that it's plants being shipped. Because you would think that people would know that are in California, that buy plants online that are very clearly potted in soil. Right? Did anyone contact you about the 3 smushed packages, or did you not say anything because none of the plants were really damaged? No, I didn't say anything. As long as it doesn't keep happening, it's fine. You know? There's literal, like, thunder going on out there right now. I would enjoy wrapping the plants, like gift wrapping. Yeah, do you want to come do it? It's just very time consuming, and my brain like gets just bored. Usually I'll be listening to like true crime while I'm doing this. But I figured to hang out with you guys instead. I should probably put some music on, but I don't want to get copyrighted. It's the only crappy thing about YouTube. Alright, so we've got all the floof. Now we're gonna roll it up. That was significantly better. I wish I could, but I'm in Arizona. I don't really trust anybody to do it anyway. It's really hard when you do everything yourself to do everything yourself, but then it's also really hard to step back and let anybody else do it. It's kind of like a control freak when it comes to my business. So, okay, these should fit in a regular priority box. I usually will take it out and test the height of the plant. Yes, will fit in a regular priority box. Because the longer ones cost extra to ship because they're irregularly shaped, which is stupid and annoying. But what are you gonna do? What's your favorite true crime podcast? I like Annie Elise. She calls the podcast Serialously. On YouTube, she's just Annie Elise 10 to Life, but the podcast is called Serialously, like serial killer, but seriously. It's kind of a mouthful, but I just think that she does a really good job, like being fair and just like telling the story. She gives her opinions, but she also like encourages you to like make your own, like come to your own conclusions about things. So I appreciate how like unbiased and like like she doesn't get like, I don't know, I feel like a lot of them either get like too emotional or they get too like involved, like I don't know. I just like her vibe. She's super laid back. Just like massively chill person, so I guess I just like relate to that more. Usually I like to use that corrugated cardboard paper, but I wasn't able to get any in time. So I'm just using a little bit of bubble wrap to wrap up these plants to make sure that everything's secure, because you all see what they do to these boxes in the mail. It's actually ridiculous. So I like to be extra cautious and make sure that everything, if it does get crushed, the box gets crushed, but the plants aren't getting crushed too. Why are you just like not cutting? Stop being like that. So there is that. I live in LA and I never knew that you can't ship plants with soil in them. Do you get plants with soil? I just don't want the boxes to come back to me. I've always shipped with the soil. Never had any issue. Yeah. I just worry that they're gonna get shipped back, and then when they're in the mail like that, it's not great for, you know, for so long. Right. Put some paper on the bottom here. This like more stiff paper works really well to wrap the plants, as well as like for packaging. So just getting these in here. Like a glove. Perfect. That's what I want to see. Not any like empty spaces. And I just have some lighter tissue paper here. And I do like to throw in, I just forgot in my last order that I put in a little bookmark for David's book. And like a sticker. I don't have very many stickers left. I'm gonna get more. Plus, hopefully I'll have my own logo and like stickers and stuff. Hi, Adina! I've gotten them with soil before, but they were California growers. I'm always worried to order from someone out of the state because I don't want my plants to be in the mail for too long. I mean, you can always do like express shipping, which is overnight. I don't have an issue as long as my plants aren't in the box for more than like 10 days. I've had them in there for 2 weeks though, and they've been fine, so I don't really know. I like to let people know which is the top of the box if they look. Got my reinforcement. And then I just put who it's for, and where it's going, but I don't have her written down. It's saved in the computer. Okay, 1 down, 10 to go. This is gonna take forever. All right, next is Nomina's Epipremnum albo. I just have to find which one is yours with your name on it. Not that one. No, that one's the one I have up in the shop, actually. This leaf got broken, but it has new ones. So then where is that one? There's so many damn plants in here that it's like really hard to find each one's pot. Oh, there's Nomina's. This one's yours. This one is still in the shop. If anybody's interested in it, this is the new leaf. Thank you, Adina. You didn't have to do that. Always appreciate super stickers. That's really cute. Super cute. Okay, so we've got Nomina's plant here. This is the only one that she ordered. Tempted to take that sad little leaf off there. It's probably gonna die in the mail anyway. So same thing, we're just gonna take our damp paper towel and lay it over the soil to help keep some moisture in for shipping, because it has been still very hot for some people. And then we're gonna take our floof. That's my favorite sticker. It is really cute. And I'm just gonna put some floof in the top here as well. Hi Holly, how are you? How are your plants doing that I sent you last week? I know you said you repotted the Chelsea. It was definitely ready for a repot. It was just like a bunch of cuttings that I took a while back. Because I really hadn't seen many in the store until recently, of course. I found one in the store, but I had already sent yours. So we're just packing up this week's orders. Or last week, rather. It's Sunday. Sunday is a new day. I'm running out of masking tape. I'm going to have to start using the shipping tape, which I really don't like to do. Ordered some on Amazon, but I wasn't thinking. I ordered all the shipping tape and not the masking tape. It's a very nice plant you're sending me. Thank you. It is. I think so. I think it's really cute. It's got some fenestrations already on some of these leaves. So I would just get this repotted and like on a pole, on a moss pole, and you should have some nice mature fenestrated leaves in no time. Not many people talk about the albo, my favorite easygoing plant. This one, the Epipremnum. It is. You definitely just need to get it on a pole or else it gets really leggy and straggly and the leaves just like won't get any bigger. But this one has some really nice genetics on it. It's got some really nice variegation for sure. The other ones that I have left don't have as much variegation. One I just didn't even list up because it's mostly green. I'll probably auction that one off for like cheap in the next plant story sale that I do. But if you guys see anything that you like here today, definitely just go and snag it off the website or off of Plant Story if you want to. I've got everything on there for the same price. Okay, that's not working. Hopefully nothing's coming out though, so we're good. I've got some really beautiful mandulas over there. I've got these syngonium that are like growing like crazy. I'm probably gonna keep one. They're like so big. Syngonium milk confetti. Look at how cute the little pink splashes are. I'm probably gonna keep this one. I'm gonna keep one with lots of pink splashes for Daisy inside of her enclosure. I just haven't gotten a chance to do that yet. It really is so beautiful. It is, right? That's why I snagged them. So, same thing again. We're gonna floof this plant up. I like to stick the floof between like the stems and the leaves and everything so that nothing's like sitting on top of each other and getting squished under the weight of like the plant itself. And then I make like a little bed of floof. This is like reused floof. This is the new, we're gonna use the new floof. Hi, Ann. Hi, Anya. I was gonna say Ann because you said Ann. Anya, how are you? And hopefully I have enough. I have a whole nother bag of polyfill. It's just like the more stiff. I didn't know which polyfill to get. I didn't know there were so many kinds of polyfill. So then, like, each leaf is kind of laying flat onto the other, so I just like to make sure there's a little layer of floof in between each one. So there's no, like, just empty spaces either. Sometimes a leaf needs to be like laid flat down onto the rest of the plant for it to fit. So I just gotta make sure there's enough floof to support it and that it's not gonna snap the leaf by doing that. I've been watching like the most trashy TV shows the last couple of days, you guys. I just finished The Ultimatum. And then I was watching Perfect Match. So bad. But I'm like hooked and I need to know what's happening. So stupid. What is your like guilty pleasure when it comes to TV? For me, it's definitely reality TV and like those shitty like romantic like game show style things. It's just, it's like a train wreck, you know? Like I can't look away. Stiff paper is harder to work with, but it protects the plant better. For sure. Not my best job, but running out of masking tape. Usually I wouldn't use the shipping tape to do this with. Just a little extra floof in the top so that I can close it at least a little bit. I watch a lot of British TV, Housewives of Atlanta. I can't do the Housewives because there's something just about like really grown women like throwing drinks at each other and like that I just can't really get behind. Do you know what I mean? I watch a lot of British TV. I got a Hoya Carniana black yesterday. They sent me a free tiny one with little leaves. I don't know it. You can send me a picture. I'll try to help you. Plants. So this should also fit in a regular priority box. It needs to fit in a regular priority box because I'm not putting it in a big tall one for, it costs $4 extra to ship the longer boxes because they're irregular. And I'm like, that's such BS. It's just, it's 24 inches long. It's not even that long. Seems silly. It's small children throwing tantrums. Yeah, it's just like, it's just not relatable. At least with these other shows, it's like young people acting a fool. It's a little bit more understandable. Yeah, that'll fit. And keep you occupied while you're watching. Yeah, I like that I don't have to like pay that much attention either. Well, I had finished Love is Blind, so then I watched the new season of The Ultimatum, which was kind of boring because everybody just ended up getting engaged to their partner. But now I'm watching Perfect Match, which has a lot of the people on it from Love is Blind and like Too Hot to Handle and stuff like that. So I do find it interesting. Okay, so this one I'm putting in the middle of the box, and then I'm putting paper on either side so that if one side of the box gets crushed, hopefully the plant in the middle will still be okay. So this is what it looks like. The plant is in the middle here, and I've got paper on either side. I'm just going to put a little bit more of this thinner tissue paper to really pack the box. The box has to be fully packed. Nothing should be moving around in there. And if you can't fully pack the box, you should tape the plant to the inside of the box. Let's see. Hi, Danny. How are you? Late to the live, but happy to catch it. You're not that late. I'm only on my second box of like 11, so I need something to drink. Bring them to my porch so I know when they're delivered. Hi, Danny. I want to do a succulent tablescape for a dinner. Anyone have any suggestions? If you're like to where to buy them, I like to get them from The Next Gardener, and I have it linked in my description. Not of this video, but like every other video. With a discount code. They have good prices on like bulk succulents for like arrangements. I can do one of the Love and Hip Hop, but never remember if it's Cali or Miami. Can't do the tattoo one. I don't like tattoo shows. Do it on top of a pumpkin. That's cute. Hope you're doing good. I love when y'all tape it to the box. It definitely helps if you aren't able to like really pack the box, but this one's good. Like, it's not going anywhere. So as long as they don't literally crush the box, like, it will be fine. So, no, Mina's done. Next is Isaac, and Isaac brought a Monstera Scandaliana elbow. I think it was this one. Yes. No, that's Lupe's. Where's Isaac's? Isaac. This is why we put people's names. Look at how big these are, though, you guys. I still have one left in the shop. The one I have left in the shop is this one. It's huge. It's not super variegated, but it's really, really big. And these ones are $30. So I have this exact one up in the shop. It definitely has potential for some nice variegation. Like, it has it in the stems. So I would probably like cut it up, honestly, although the nodes are so close together, which honestly is not usually how my Scandaliana grows. So if you do buy one of these, I recommend putting it up on a pole like immediately to continue this like really tight internodal spacing that's going on here. Because it is just a really gorgeous plant. For the Scandaliana is 30. They're up on everything's up on the website. It's cheaper to do your own succulent arrangement. Succulent Depot is good for bulk. I've never heard of that. Okay, so this one, where's this one going? New Mexico. Damn. So again, we're just putting this moist paper towel in here. Hoya Sirens. Can I request a new Mark series video about how to get them to leave? Stop being supply for them and they'll leave on their own. They'll find new supply. Just stop being a source of supply is the best way to get them to leave. They'll become disinterested in you. They're interested in you because you're a very, very high quality source of supply for them. So by taking that away, just make sure you can handle them treating you completely differently. It can be shocking, like it can be jarring when it's somebody you've known for a long time and they just completely shift on you. Even though you like kind of expect it, it still can be like, can be very like jarring and hard to like wrap your head around them treating you differently. Mountain Crest Garden is really good too. Succulent arrangements are so much fun. I really enjoy making them. I just never have anywhere to use them. So they go to waste. But I've always gotten them from the next gardener, for sure. Masking tape for the next few. Wish I could play music. It's very quiet on my end. Okay, shake test. need a ton of floof at the base because it's very compact. Thumbs up, everyone. Yes, thank you for the reminder, Doreen. Give this video a thumbs up. I will post the giveaway video later tonight as well. I literally just filmed it, so I'm like in the same shirt. I just got this shirt though. It's my favorite anime. I doubt that anybody knows what it is, but it's my favorite. Okay, so like I said, in between each leaf, I like to put a little bit of floof. Little bit of floof. It's like a sandwich. Standaliana sandwich. Made an arrangement with small 2 to 4 inch pots from HD and Lowe's. They were taking up so much room individually. Oh, for sure. That's why I want to do that with my cacti, because they just take up so much space being in like individual pots that I thought it would be fun to do some just like little arrangements, but I have like zero idea what to put where, so like I need your help. So we have to do it in a live, because I don't know which ones to put with which and all of that stuff. Like I don't know, I need your help, so I wanted to do it like with you guys. And since I didn't cover the bottom on this one, I'm gonna have to do it with tape. The plant was pretty tall, so that you don't have a bunch of loose soil coming out in the box. A little bit never hurt anybody, but we don't want like all the soil coming out the bottom. It's just messy. Then you got like a big cleanup when you're unboxing, which I don't really love. Just filling in with floof on that taller leaf there. Hopefully that'll fit in the priority box, because I don't have. It should like literally just fit. These are the shoebox size from USPS, in case you guys are wondering. They make really great plant boxes, because they are like longer, taller. But I do have even taller round ones here for the plants that are just a little bit too big. So if you're wondering why shipping is a little bit more on larger plants, that is why. It's usually heavier too, so. What am I missing? Hi, Jessica. I just purchased the elbow. So pretty. Girl, I just packaged your stuff up. I'm gonna have to ship it next week. You should have told me before. I sent you all the videos of all the plants I had, so you could see if you wanted anything else. So same thing with this one, I'm putting it in the middle of the box, and then I'm filling the sides. You wrap yours so good. I just received 2 pothos and they were only wrapped in clear cellophane and the soil was all over the box. Ooh. Yeah, sometimes the bigger places, they just don't know how to package properly, which is unfortunate. We pack here with a lot of love and a lot of care. I've never had an issue. I've had, like, you know, leaves break off and stuff like that in the mail, but I've never, like, had any major issues. And since then, I packaged differently. So more floof, more bubble wrap, more of everything. You can never have too much to protect the plant, in my opinion. Sorry, I'm a brat. It's okay. I just feel bad that I just packaged up your other one. I would have packed them, the 2 of them together. Okay, so that one's all set. This one's going to icing. I have to put the person's name and, like, where it's going. City and state. Let me organize these a bit. And then we just have to go through and do labels. Y'all see that I've been on for like an hour and I've only done 3 boxes. What is the site to buy your plants? That's a good question. Let me pull it up. I think I can put it in the chat. I usually put it in the description, but I literally just like clicked on I literally just clicked on live stream and I didn't like do anything at all. So let's see. I'm pretty sure it's just Jacqueline'sJungle.com, to be completely frank with you. But I want to make sure. I think I should be able to. Jacqueline'sJungle.square.site. Is that it? Yes. That is it. I think I can put it in the chat. I don't think you can click on it directly in the chat, but you should be able to at least copy and paste or type it in. I was just thinking about how far you've come. You are doing so awesome, and I'm wicked happy for you. Happy 15K subs. Thank you, Jessica. That's very sweet. I appreciate that. Okay, the next one is going to Lupe, which is the other Monstera Stanzeliana. This one's even bigger. This one might have to go in a big girl box if I can't figure out how to pot it. It is really nice though, this one. It needs a pole and a repot. Like, it needs to go into a bigger pot and it needs a pole, like, ASAP. But it's really pretty. for sure. I just need something to drink, y'all. David made muffins this morning too. I really like this wheelie chair because I'm lazy and I don't have to get up. Wheel around everywhere. I love watching this. Well, thank you, Claudia. I'm glad you're enjoying it because I don't really want to be doing this by myself. There's still water in here. Let me dump it out. From this morning. So, I'm also on Plant Story. If you guys are over on the Plant Story app, you can give me a follow. Over there, I'll probably do another live sale next week, not this coming week because it is Sunday, so we're starting a new week today. Right? It's Sunday. And, so anything that you order from this point forward will go out next week, and I will be doing another sale next week, and everything goes out. I try to get everything out on Mondays. Sometimes it's hard. I need more paper towel. Sometimes I'm just like really beat on Sundays and I don't like want to do all the packaging. So I'll just do like some and I'll get those out and then I'll do the others. Usually Tuesday is the absolute like latest unless you're close by. I'm in Connecticut. So if you're in like New Jersey, New York, Massachusetts, New Hampshire, then I'll still ship on a Wednesday because it gets there faster. But if you're out in like California or something, like I'm definitely going to try and get them out on Monday for you so that it's not an issue. Like this one's literally going to New York, so she'll probably get hers way before everybody else gets theirs. Honestly, I'm going to New York too, to like not far from where this is going, and if I hadn't already done like all the shipping doesn't matter. The shipping's already paid for from Connecticut to there, or else I would have just like dropped it off at the post office in New York. Yes. It's only like 20 minutes away from where I'm gonna be, so I thought it was funny. But if you want me to, Nomina, I can package up the other one probably tomorrow. I just feel bad. I can't unpack. I can't undo everything now because it will have to probably go into a bigger box. Yada yada. It's actually gonna just be easier for me to send it separately. And that way maybe you'll have time to see if there's anything else that you want to before this next one goes out. Because I am getting some Hoya that hopefully won't really need any crazy amount of time to acclimate because they're just coming from Massachusetts. So I've got, do you guys want to hear what Hoya I have coming? Because they're for you. I know you love Hoya just as much as I do. Shake test. That's fine, sorry I bought it. Wait, so pretty, forgive me. Oh no, you're fine. You're fine. I just feel bad because I want to, get it all out for you. So I picked up Hoya Carnosa Wilbur Graves. They are lower variegation, so they're more like splashy than they are like chunky silvery, but I still thought they were really cute, so I snagged some of those. I got Hoya Parasitica Heartleaf Splash, which is one of my personal favorites. I snagged Hoya Parviflora Splash, which is another one of my favorites. It's got these like really cute kind of pointy splashy leaves that I have sold cuttings of before off of my mother plant, but my mother plant doesn't have anywhere left to cut, so when I saw them available, I snagged them because they did sell really well for me. And then I got Wayleniana. I got the Wayleniana, like the cute pink one, the species UT something or other, 152. So they sunstress, really cute and pink, and I'm hoping that they're gonna come to me already like cute and pink. The picture of the one was cute and pink, but you never know. It is a small shop in Massachusetts, and I had already been following them, so I'm excited to see how it goes. Because then I'll keep ordering from them. They do carry some nice Hoya, and they do offer wholesale, like on a smaller scale. So I can get, like, you know, 4 of these, 3 of those, 5 of those, and I don't have to buy like 1,000 plants because I don't have the money or the space for that, like, at all, or the like the manpower to run a large business like that. It's just me. So, and then I got Rotundiflora. I got a big hanging basket of it that hopefully will have plenty of places for me to take some cuttings for you guys. I have my Hoya Mathilde that I took some cuttings off of. Some of them already sold, but I'll have plenty more with those big baskets that I got for sure. Not really worried about that. So I got some Wilbergraves, I got some Parasitica Splash, I got some Parviflora Splash, which I imported last year, so I'm happy to see some available more locally. And it was a really easy import for me, so I think that it's a pretty easygoing Hoya, because not all Hoya import well. What exactly is sunstressed? It is when you put the plant in really high light and it changes color. So you'll see, like, the Hoya Sunrise will turn red. That's why it's called Hoya Sunrise. My Obscura also will turn red. Really cute. Not all of them do. Some of them will just get bleached, which is not good. But it's kind of their way of, like, protecting themselves, I guess. Or like the way that we get sunburn or like tan. They get sun stress. So, and it's usually something that is highly sought after. People like the sun stressed Hoya for sure. Just put more flute in here in the top. I'm not going to be able to close this one up because the leaves are kind of sticking out of the top a little, which means that I'm going to need to use the longer box. But that's fine because this is literally only going one state away, so the shipping isn't going to be crazy expensive anyway, so I don't mind the $4 extra. Sunstressing is an evolutionary adaptation to surviving extreme conditions. Plants that exhibit sunstressing have evolved the ability to do so in order to withstand relentless direct sun, temperature fluctuations, and drought. It will not harm your plant. Well, that is a way better explanation than what I just gave. Why is this one crooked? I wrapped it kind of crooked. That's fine. Excuse me. Okay. So I have no more Monstera Standeliana, huh? All sold. I wasn't expecting that. I wasn't sure if I should even get that one because I wasn't sure if it was something people were still looking for. apparently it is. So I'm not mad. Alright, we're gonna have to use one of these big boy boxes. Oh, that's the end of the tape. Okay, good thing we got a bunch more. But I just accidentally ordered like these little small rolls instead of the big ones. It's fine. It's what happens when you don't read the description before you buy shit on Amazon. I'm like, oh, that one's cheaper. Yeah, it's cheaper because it's fucking smaller, Jackie. Gotta love it. Sorry, I can't read you guys from here. Just give me a minute. Talk amongst yourselves. Let's see. Let's have fun. What is your favorite movie of all time? I think that mine is probably, oh gosh, of all time is actually really hard. We could do categories if you need to. We need to. Is my favorite like romantic comedy? It's not even a comedy. My favorite like romance movie is Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind. But then like my favorite stoner movie is Grandma's Boy. And then you've got like, okay, my favorite horror movie is probably like 28 Days Later. My favorite movie from like my favorite Disney movie is Moana. My favorite movie from when I was like a preteen was Cinderella Story with Hilary Duff. I know like every line to that movie. It's actually kind of sad. But, so this is a large box and not like the largest plant. So we need to figure out how to get it in there so that it's not going to be rattling around. So I'm going to start with some paper for the bottom. To hear what your favorite movies are. Twilight, really? No hate. It's just really terrible. Okay, so this one I will probably tape the pot to the side of the box just to be safe. Practical Magic. Yes, I love Practical Magic. I love Sandra Bullock in general. I also love The Lake House. Miss Congeniality. Those are some of my favorites. The Proposal. Love her in that one with Betty White and Ryan Reynolds. Such a great cast, that movie. What else? Pineapple Express is a good one. I just prefer like more old school like stoner movies, like Half Baked. What else? Why can't I think? Friday. Next Friday. That's my cousin. Filling up this box with all the stuff. Putting just more floof here in the top of the plant just because the plant was kind of like sticking out of the top of the pot. What else? We watched Howl's Moving Castle last night. It's my favorite Studio Ghibli movie. I have a tattoo of it on my back. Alright, that should be good. Give you a bookmark. Somebody opened the box and said this freaked them out. So it's just like eyes staring at them. Just a little teaser for David's second book. Who doesn't like a good bookmark? Okay. Reinforcement here. Is going to Lupe. Nothing is moving. So we're good. We good. Okay, 4 down. Next page. Who do we got next? Amanda. Are you here, Amanda? Let's see what you guys are saying. The Burbs. I don't know what that is. She's so funny. Monty Python and a Holy Grail. Obviously. We were just joking about how many people have pythons named Monty. Are you suggesting coconuts migrate? Already got one. I literally love that movie. Love The Lake House too. Love Little Mermaid since it came out. Happy Feet is a second favorite. I didn't see the new Little Mermaid. Children of Men, most period films. Never Ending Story. Well, yeah, obviously. Stoner Films. Robin Hood. The Lake House is so good, isn't it? Nightmare Before Christmas. Yes. I've never seen Bram Stoker and Dracula. The Freedom Writers. I don't know what that is. Django. I've never seen Django either. Help, help, I'm being repressed. I love that one. Just because some watery tart came out of... Yeah, that is good. Gotta love it. Okay, next is Amanda's... But where is the silver hero? Do. Oh, it's buried in here. Got scared for a second. Another silver hero for Amanda. And then she bought some William Matilde cuttings. Little cuties with some peduncles. They're unrooted. So she's aware of them being unrooted, which is all that matters to me. And I am not responsible for what happens. I do want to get this moss like down there, separated from like the leaves and these cute little pedunks. Cute little pedunkadunks. Hocus Pocus is obviously a classic. Nightmare Before Christmas. I watch it for Halloween and for Christmas, so there's that. These cute little peduncles, oh my goodness. There's so many on this plant. So many peduncles. What else? I love Step Brothers. Step Brothers is one of my favorites. all of those, like Anchorman, Talladega Nights. Grandma's Boy is like high up there on the list, though. It's one of my favorite movies. For sure. David's son wanted to watch Seven, and I was like, I don't know if I'm mentally prepared to watch that right now, but we watched Howl's Moving Castle instead. So can we watch something happy? I don't think this shipping tape is going to work on this one. Use the masking tape. Hello. All the Blade movies. David loves those. He also loves The Matrix, is like his favorite. He loves Keanu Reeves, and I love Sandra Bullock, and we're always like, I don't understand why those two would just like get together. I know they're both in like relationships, but I just think they're really cute together. This one I don't need to go crazy because it's just moss. It's more the dirt that I don't like coming out. All the Saw movies. Yeah, I've seen pretty much all of them. Spirited Away is definitely up there on the list of favorites. It's definitely like a close one for me between like Totoro and I think it goes Howl's Moving Castle, Totoro, Spirited Away. And then after that, I don't know, probably like Castle in the Sky is a good one. So hard to pick. Spirited Away is definitely a classic. Did you hear that Miyazaki is coming out with another movie? David told me yesterday, and I was like, I thought he retired, and he was like Miyazaki, like the old guy, not his son. I don't know how you say his name. Hayao? Hi, Bubba. What you doing? He's probably like, waiting for food. Is it dinner time? Is that for dinner? Not yet, baby. Not yet. I also like all of the Hostel movies, not just the Saw movies. They're not for everybody, but I don't really like horror movies that much in general, but I prefer like the real stuff. Like I'd rather hear like the real stories and things like that of like Paranormal Activity, you know? I really hate using this freaking shipping tape like this. The masking tape is just so much better. But this is all I got. We're good. We good? So then, like, what is your favorite TV show? My favorite show when I was a kid was Full House. My favorite show in my 20s was probably Friends. And The Vampire Diaries is like my all-time like favorite. Like period. But also The Good Place is like one of my go-tos right now. New Girl is also one that I've watched through like a handful of times when it comes to just fun, easy to watch stuff. I like the true story movies, for sure. Dodge the Bullet again. Hurricane Lee is going to miss me. I I didn't even know there was another hurricane. We just get like the leftover rain up here usually. But it's definitely been like thunderstormy and gross here for the last couple of days. Which is fine. It's supposed to be really nice. I think like Thursday on this week, like through the weekend, is supposed to be really nice, which is good because I'd like to go and just like have a nice little day outside with David before he leaves for Canada. So we'll be here doing all the things. We'll be here doing things and stuff while he's away. He's got to do like book stuff up there. The Walking Dead is definitely a good one. I stopped watching after like what's his face with like what did he have, like lions or something? Like I just got really bored. And then they killed what's his face. Oh, I'm so bad with names. And I just got, I don't know. I heard it got better after that because they got like a new producer or whatever, but I don't know. I just lost interest. The first like 3 seasons though are so good. So good. Alright, this one is smaller, so I do use the like thinner paper because it's really hard to wrap it in the larger. I use like 3 sheets of it. Gotta get more floof. Floofy floof. Cute little Hoya Matilde. I do have another one. I'm just waiting for it to root. And it'll be available probably with the rest of the Hoya in like a week or 2. So. Ones are a little easier to wrap up when they're smaller. Glenn, yes, they killed Glenn, and like I pretty much just stopped watching after that. Just a real bummer. I mean, obviously, I love Jeffrey Dean Morgan. He's like unbelievably handsome. Outlander. The Walking Dead, Supernatural, Vampire Diaries, the originals. Yes, girl, we're on the same page for sure. For sure. Okay, this will fit in a regular priority box. So I'm just like, how many people are they gonna kill? I really appreciate a story that has like a beginning and an end, and because of that, I really enjoyed How I Met Your Mother. I know not everybody liked the way that it ended, but I didn't have an issue with it. I just appreciated that they like had a story to tell and they told it, and it felt very like there weren't like plot holes and like things that didn't make sense. Like it's the kind of show where like you know all the little like Easter eggs and all the things, you know, like I don't know. I just enjoyed it. I tried to get David into it, but he wasn't really into it. He really likes News Radio, old show. It's really like dry and funny. I used to watch one on BBC that I always forget the name of, but it was a vampire, a ghost, and a werewolf that all lived together. I think they made an American version, but it wasn't as good. I had to follow through to the end. The Walking Dead, and now I'm hooked on Maggie and Negan. I don't know anything that happens past Glenn dying and the other dude being really boring. And like just annoying. I gotta order that cardboard instead of all this bubble wrap. All this plastic. Hopefully people reuse it at least for their packages, which is why I don't like using the shipping tape, but I just ran out of masking tape. Being human, yeah, that sounds like it. Did anybody ever watch that show Lost? I freaking loved that show until the end. So much time wasted. Yeah, I heard people really don't like that trope at all when you tell like a whole story and at the end you're like, nah, it was just a dream. People do not like that. Like they should have known better. But people don't like that at all. Like even I know that people don't like that, and I don't write. I was into a show called Manifest for like a season or two, but I get really bored, you guys. I really liked Ginny and Georgia season 1, and then season 2 actually just low-key irritated the hell out of me after like the 3rd episode, and I couldn't watch it anymore. And I'm like, have I changed, or have all the shows changed? Like, I just don't know anymore. I don't know anymore. Bad boy up nice and tight here for Amanda. You're gonna love this. I was disappointed with Manifest. Yeah, I heard it got bored. I got bored with it too. They're still coming out with seasons. I know, I see it and I'm like, people were talking about it on TikTok and I was like, does it get like, is it worth continuing to watch? And they were like, no, not really. It's just something to do. I'm like, oh, okay, well, I have other things I'd rather watch then. I also watched one where she was like a con artist, and the guy was like, he was following her to try and find her, and finds out that she's like conning all of these dudes, and then they start working together. The first season of that was really good. I can't remember what it was called off the top of my head, but I never watched the second season. David and I watched the first season together and we liked it. I do love some early seasons of The Walking Dead. Hi, Shelby. The ending was good, how they tied in, but it got really random and lost a lot of watchers. What, Manifest? I might still watch it, so don't like spoil anything for me. I just started getting annoyed with like the same thing over and over again, you know? I need like some sort of conclusion. I used to also love that show, oh gosh, what was it, with like all the fairy tale characters with Ginnifer Goodwin. And like, did you guys know that she married Prince Charming? Like, they literally got married in real life, and I think that's so freaking cute. I really like Ginnifer Goodwin. Do you know that her name is Jennifer, but she changed it to Jennifer because she's from the South, and her whole family always called her Jennifer her whole life. So when she got to Hollywood and people were calling her Jennifer, if she thought it was weird, so she legally changed her name to Jennifer with a G. I always thought that was interesting. I don't really hear of that stuff happening. Okay, 5 packages down, you guys. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 to go. I feel like one more and I can take like a little bit of a break. Okay, we've got a Burl Marks Fantasy. I don't know if her name is on any of these. No, Adina, this one's yours. She's big. She's a big girl. She doesn't have any active growth right now. She's starting to. But she's definitely a big one. I don't know if I put Nicole's name on any of these specifically. I did. That's Nicole's. Got a new little baby leaf coming out. Okay. This one I will. That one doesn't look very great, does it? Let's get this packed up for her. What do we say? I love that little Monstera pattern cup. Oh, isn't it cute? I got these at like CVS last year or the year before, I think, in summertime. They're like Martha Stewart summer collection. They were like super cheap, but Once Upon a Time, that's what it was called. It was, I liked the first few seasons too, and then I got bored. Do your cats hate your robot vacuum? Mine wouldn't even come inside from the garage. After I set mine up, I had to take it down. We don't use it, actually, because I just vacuum regular like a normal human being instead of sitting here watching that thing struggle to clean the same corner for 20 minutes. And I'm like, I can't do this, babe. He had it before I moved in. Oop, ran over the bubble wrap. He had it before I moved in. I need to smoke you guys. Hold on. He had it before I moved in, and it hasn't been used since I moved in. Because we went and bought a regular vacuum because your girl got frustrated with how annoying that thing was. I can't rely on that to clean the floor. It's fine for like if we're not here, I guess, to like clean up the litter. But it's really just not super effective in just such a tiny space. It's just easier for me to do it myself because I don't just vacuum the floor. I sweep the floor, then I vacuum the floor, then I mop the floor, and then I vacuum the floor again. Because I'm fucking crazy. And that is the only way that the floor feels clean to me. And even still, it doesn't feel clean enough. I need like a scrubby mop thing or something. I don't know. It's going in my big planter salad. Yeah, I think that's going to look really nice. Unless you want this smaller one. I feel bad for the person who's going to get this smaller one. But it is what it is. We have a Roomba too, but our Frenchie hates it and tries to attack it while it's cleaning. Oh, Chris is texting me. Can you tell her that Dina, can you tell her that I'm on a live stream? Text her and tell her that I'm live on YouTube currently. She'll probably want to come and hang out. Aren't you going over there soon? Well, it's only 3 o'clock for me, so it's early for you. Gracias, mi amor. Alright. We're halfway there. A lot of people only got like one plant anyway, so it's not like a ton of, it's just a ton of boxes, but not necessarily a ton of plants. I still have a ton of plants. They need to go. They need to go. They need to get out of here. Go buy them. On my website. Yeah, I don't know how, I think the cats would probably be afraid since they are afraid of vacuums. But I don't know. Crash has never actually seen it in action, so he doesn't like the regular vacuum. That's for damn sure. He does not like it, but when it's off, he's all big and bad, and he likes to slappity tap the vacuum when it's not running, which I think is really hilarious. So I'm just making sure that all these leaves have floof, especially this new one that's coming out. I really want to make sure that that's not going to get damaged in the mail. So we're going to be very careful. Appreciate you guys for hanging out with me. You know, we've been here for a while. If you want, we can definitely end the stream. I'm just only halfway done. And I'm just like by myself. There's no one here to hang out with me, so. Okay, that should be good. Cute. I'm gonna have to get my other bag of floof. I really don't want that new leaf to break, so I'm just putting like a lot of floof in the top here. It's okay, baby. It's just somebody in the hallway. I love this. I have to take it easy, so I'm good for tonight. So this helps. Love hanging out. I am happy to hang out with you guys. Okay, this is Nicole's. And that is the only one she got, and it should fit in here just right. I'm just starting to get a little burnt out, y'all. Ready for bed. I might have to take a break and finish doing the rest of these later. I also want to reach out to the person who bought this and make sure that they still want it, because this is the last one and it's not as big as the others, and these two leaves are probably gonna go down here. So I just want to make sure, be fair, make sure that they still want that before I ship it, because it's my last one. And I didn't realize how tiny it was compared to the other ones. Ugh, forgot to put. See, this is why I need to take a break and like eat something, because I'm gonna start making mistakes. And that's not good. We don't want to do that. Right, Crash Your Pants? He's like, yeah, bitch, I'm hungry too. Let's eat. David made muffins this morning. And that's all I've eaten today, which is probably not smart. I was supposed to make a smoothie, but I didn't. Which is, again, not smart, because I need all the protein for the gym tomorrow, and I'm just out here like, la-di-da, everything's fine. All I ate was a muffin, and it's 3 o'clock. Okay, now we got some bubble wrap. I feel better. Let me know if you guys have anything that you wanted to talk about or ask me about, because I probably will head out here in a few. We've been on here for over an hour and a half anyway. The other ones, that's fine. Doesn't matter that much. Nice and secure. And of course my hair, and you've got my DNA too. Ay, ay, ay. My hair is stuck under the freaking tape. What else is new? It's either my hair or my cat's hair. And when you buy plants from me, you're probably getting some of my cat's hair in the box. It's kind of unavoidable. This one's cool. All right. So what is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 boxes. A little more than halfway. I'm gonna turn you so you can actually see me. Ignore all my stuff behind me and the really bad lighting. But I did just want to sign off here with you guys. So let me know. Yeah, those ones are going to California. I'll message her and make sure she still wants this little one. Alright, that's not bad though. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more. We can handle 5 more. Each one is just 1 plant. But I am gonna just like take a break, obviously, because I'm tired. Can't tell, I'm pretty beat. Let's see, bring you guys closer. Don't have a chance to see how it works. I've been cleaning and moving some plants around this whole time. It's fun to just have us all hanging out while we just do our stuff. For sure, Heather, I saw that you snagged a plant as well. I just closed the book, but I have you. You're just my last. You're my last one from this morning for the Lizard Queen. Do you want to pick one? I have 2. while you're here, I could grab it. These are the only two I have left. Plant number 1. Or plant number 2. Let me know. Number 1. Number 2. Very similar. Very, very similar. I think I probably like number 1 better. How do the Burl Marks Fantasy ship? They ship fine. They ship fine. They're philodendron. They're easy. Was David always cool with your obsession with plants, or did he grow into it? I've had a guy break up with me because of it. Well, that guy was an asshole. No, a lot of these plants are David's plants that he bought for himself before I ever even moved in here. So, no, he doesn't. I mean, and it's also my job, so like he understands that. Obviously, he doesn't want plants everywhere. Nobody wants to live like that. I don't even want to live like that. But we are just in a very small space, so he is very understanding of the fact that like I'm trying to build and grow a business. So, you know, this is just kind of part of what I do. And like my regular houseplants are also part of what I do. It's my content for my channel. My channel wouldn't be very interesting if I only had like 5 plants to talk about, you know what I mean? What are you doing, handsome? I'm gonna move this. So no, he's very good and very understanding. Heather, are you still there? Or did you get lost in your cleaning and walk away? I love that white plant shelf behind you. So pretty with the green popping against the white. Thank you, Shelby. I actually don't like those shelves. I get so many compliments on them. And if it were up to me, I would redo them completely. They wouldn't be wood. I would do like metal and glass if it were up to me. Black, like the black metal with the glass, like the cabinets that I have. But obviously this like divides the space really well too, because David has his desk behind here. That's where he does like all his work. That's where my Monstera has been living with him on the desk there. So it does like separate the room nicely. I mean, he has 2 desks. He's got like his writing and like podcasty desk where he does his streaming, and then he's got his work desk over here. So he's spoiled. He has 2 desks. I have a kitchen table. But I don't really need to be, I don't need to be like sitting at a table. Heather, I wanted to know, since you bought, which one you wanted, if you wanted to pick. This is plant 1. Super cute. And this is plant number 2. Also super cute. If I was gonna pick for you, I would chip this one. But since you're here, you can pick your own. I just think this one's cuter. So this is plant numero 1. Numero 2. Nita, how are you? I'm just packing plants. I did like about a little over half of them, and I'm gonna actually just like get off and take a break. It's only 3 o'clock for me here, so I'm probably gonna have a little bit of a snack and just like chill for a bit before I finish packing the rest. I think 1 is cuter too. Hey, Plant Fam! Hi, Casey. Yeah, numero 1. I agree. I'll put your name on it so I don't get confused. Super cute. I mean, they're both cute, but I figured since you're here, I like letting people pick their own plant, which is why I'm going to message the girl who ordered this because I did have them just labeled as Grower's Choice. But a lot of them are much larger than that. So, I mean, it's got 2 leaves. This one has 3. Some of them had 3 and like working on a 4th. So, I just want to make sure that she still wants it because I'm pretty sure that the photograph is of like this one. It says Grower's Choice, but still, I just want to make sure that she's still cool with this tiny one before I ship it. So, there's that. I'm late, but glad I got to catch some of your live. You're fine. I'm still gonna chill for like a few minutes with you guys, just to make sure we don't have any other plant questions or plants that we want to see. I have all of these beautiful Philodendron Glorious too. Some of the older leaves are not like looking their best, but the new ones coming in are really cute. This one is a cross between the Gloriosum and the Melanochrysum. I have some like huge ones. Like this one's got all this new growth. Look at this new leaf. Oh, it's so cute. Isn't it so cute? So I think maybe they're not selling because some of the older leaves came with like a little bit of browning tips. But I think they're really pretty. And if you see what they look like when you get them up a pole, really cute. I think this is the nicest. One that I have here like these huge leaves, but some of them are just like they have a little bit of cosmetic damage. But they're putting out a new leaf. It's putting out a new leaf here, and it's got a second growth point in here. And these are absolutely stunning when you get them up on a pole because they have that like velvety feel and look to them like the Melanochrysum, but then they have this really beautiful lighter colored veining like the Gloriosum. But it took after the Melanochrysum in the fact that it's a climber and not a crawler, despite that this is like hanging out of the pot. I very well may need to repot them and get them up on like little bamboo stakes and relist them, because if they're gonna stay with me, then we definitely need to do that. It does look like they had some sort of spider mite damage at some point in time, but there's nothing on here. They're perfectly healthy plants, or I would not have paid for them. They just don't look great in these tiny little pots, like all flopped over. So I think if I repot them and get them up on a pole, that people would be maybe a little bit more inclined to snag one. I kept one for myself because I think they're really beautiful. And I'm gonna get it on a pole 110%. And then I have some really cute, it's on itself, that's fine. Some really cute little Hoya Hindu ropes, Carnosa compactus, in the shop as well. Just repotted these into my Hoya mix. So they're in a really nice chunky soil and don't need to be repotted anytime soon. Really nice. They're all trailing. So I've got 4-inch ones, and I've got this cute little baby 2-incher if you're wanting a smaller one. Gotta love a good Hoya. I think I'm gonna keep this one for Daisy inside of her enclosure, my crested gecko. Cute little pink splotches on the leaves. I absolutely love these. These are only $20 in my shop. So like 10 out of 10, highly recommend those. Really nice and full. I'm not great with Syngonium, but those have been doing really well for me. Do you have the compactus close to show? Thinking about, oh yeah, did you see it, Heather, or do you need me to show you again? I think the one I showed you is probably the nicest. But I do have like a handful of others. The one that I posted the picture of is honestly not even the cutest one that I have. I'd rather people be like pleasantly surprised. I think this is the one I have posted. But I have like ones that I think are actually cuter. So if you wanted to buy one now, you could pick which one you want. I think they're all pretty cute, but if not, it's grower's choice. And like I said, I always pick the one that I think is the cutest first. So like if you did buy it, this is probably the one that I would send, because I do think this is the cutest one. I did keep like a little hanging basket of it for myself too, which I said I wouldn't do, but I did it. Gorgeous. Hi Chris, I'm glad you popped in. I wasn't aware of that glorious hybrid. It's gorgeous, Casey. Like, it's so pretty. It's so pretty. One of them was like growing completely out of control, so I just like kept it back for myself and took some cuttings. I might like just sell the butt cut in like an auction for cheap, but I kept the top cuts for myself and I put them in here. Look at how, I mean, it's got cosmetic damage, but look at how beautiful that is. I just think that's so stunning, and I can't wait to get it rooted and up on a pole. It's already working on a new leaf in there too. So I'm pretty excited. I did take some cuttings of one of the penatums too, like I said, that had like a crazy long tendril that was like really leggy that I wasn't going to be able to, it didn't look good and I didn't want to ship it like that anyway. I wish I could order, but I can't for a little while. I'm so broke. I feel you. My dad and Tony were just at Paul's and Sandy's. They FaceTimed me, but I was asleep, boo. Oh. I know everything that's in stock. Karen just ordered stuff, and I was just gonna hop on an order with her, but I didn't have enough because I didn't have enough money to order more because I just ordered a few $100s worth of Hoya. So, yeah, I think it's really stunning. I'm not sure why they're not selling. I think maybe just because there is like some cosmetic damage to some of the leaves, but I have them in the shop for $40, which I think is really, really cheap compared to what I see some of these larger ones go for. I was like, you read my mind. I'm going to order one. Yeah, well, let me know. Do you want me to show you the ones that I have? I think I have 4-inch in total. If you want to pick one out now, I can put your name on it for you. It's not going to go out until next week. Unless I like miraculously find the energy to like box some stuff up tomorrow and get them out Tuesday, then I can definitely do that. I just may or may not be going to New York tomorrow. It depends on my plant mail. I have the Marble Queen rooting too. I started a bunch of confetti for you before you got that order. Do you still want those? Doesn't matter. I can always put some in Norman's enclosure. I just think it'll look cute in Daisy's enclosure with the little pink. They are really big though. I don't know if I need that much plant for her. I just don't know what other plant to put in there. She can't really climb on it, so she's just gonna crap all over it and like bend the leaves and stuff, but they will look pretty at least. Yeah, I definitely want some here, Marble Queen. So yeah, Philodendron Glorious. Most of them have 2 growth points in each pot too, so there's just like a lot to work with, even if you wanted to like chop it up and restart a lot of these nodes. Most of them are actively growing, except for the one that I cut back, obviously, because it was like growing out of the side of the pot. Like, there was no way that I was gonna ship that. I would need a huge box. It would just like cost too much to ship it. It's not really worth it. But let me know, Heather, because if you you order one, sorry, this is probably the one that I would pick. But I do also have this one. They're pretty much the same. Actually, this one's the cutest. Alright, so let's call this plant number 1. I'll put a 1 on it. 1. They all have like a pretty equal amount of growth points in there. I tried to be fair when it came to like how many I put in each pot, because I did pot these down from like larger hanging baskets, because I can't sell like huge hanging baskets, and I think people are just like more inclined to get like the smaller, cheaper cuties. So that's plant number 1. I'm going in order of what I think is cute. Plant number 2 is the second cutest. Again, same amount of like growth points for the most part, and there are like lots of active growth points on all of these, which is the reason why I snagged them, because these do grow pretty slowly, but they're very well rooted, and like I said, they're in my Hoya mix. So if you do grow yours in soil, you can just leave it in here for like a hot minute. It's not going to need to go anywhere. If you're good with my soil mix, I would just leave it in there, because I did just repot them. And then I'd say that like this one's probably the third cutest. Oh, so cute. Goodness. I don't know, that one's like, that's a tough one. I think 2 and 3 are actually like equally cute. This is plant number 3. Again, you've got active growth here, active growth here. I can't guarantee what this is gonna do for you, but I do like the idea of the active growth. So that's plant number 3. And last but not least is the one from the photo. I put the least cute one in the photo so that people wouldn't be disappointed if they got this one, but also will just be pleasantly surprised when they get a nicer one, if they get a nicer one. But this one's like nice and full. So it's really just what you prefer. If you want something trailing, this is plant number 4. If you want something more full, but they all do have points where there at least was active growth, and there should continue to be. So, and then, so those are the 4 that I have. But then I do also have a little baby 2-incher. I just have this one. I had another even smaller one, but that one sold. So this one's kind of like the medium, little medium babe with 2 little growth points there. So plant number 1. See if we can do YouTube live sales. Plant number 2. Plant number 3. Actually, I think I really like this one. It's just like nice and full. And plant number 4. So I know that's a lot to take in. If you need to see another one, if you like need to see one, just let me know. And I'll put your name on it, Heather. So tempted. Those are really nice. Mine are growing like crazy right now. I wish they loved me. These ones are just really nice and healthy, so like I had to snag them because I don't really see them like looking this good, to be honest. So these are really nice to have these in the shop. Manjula, really highly variegated and full, lush, Manjula, one of my personal favorites. I have 3. They all look pretty identical, but they're really, really nice. Really, really nice plants for sure. Dang, they're all cute. I'll take number 1. Yeah, I don't blame you. I think that one's probably the cutest. I mean, they're all cute. They're all cute. When I repotted them and they were all just like sitting there together, I was like, oh my gosh, you guys are so cute. Look how cute they are. Love this one. Hoya compacta is up on the website. I think for like 26, something like that. Shipping is 15 unless you want to upgrade. You just gotta reach out to me and we can figure out an upgrade. But usually priority is fine as long as I get them out Monday or Tuesday the latest. Wednesday's okay if you're close by, but you know. Okay. Turning your 1 into your name. No rush on that either because that's probably not gonna go out until next week, unless I get, like I said, a burst of energy to ship it Tuesday. I just have to see what happens with New York stuff. If I'm going tomorrow, it all depends on my plant mail and when it gets here. If it gets here early tomorrow and I can take care of it, then I'll probably go to New York tomorrow afternoon. But if it doesn't get here until later in the day, then I'll probably wait until Tuesday morning to drive down. So I'll be able to do a couple more boxes if I can find the gusto to do so. Yes, Hoya carnosa compacta. I'll leave the link again for you to the website. I think I can put it in the comments here too when we're done. I usually try to put it in there, but I forgot. But it's also just like linked on my homepage and everything. Of course, Heather. No, I appreciate you snagging one. They're really cute, and I was like, nobody's buying them. God, Heather B. I gotta put your last initial because I have another Heather. I don't want to get confused, even though they're different plants. The more information, the better. So, the next one that's going out is for Lisa, and she got a Syngonium. And then Adina. Which one was yours? You're the next one after that. Which is this tall boy. Hopefully I can fit it in a regular priority box. But that was definitely like I think that one's nicer. I think that one's nicer than this one anyway, because you already have like the bigger leaves on it. But if you want this one, you can have this one. I just thought this one would be better because it's already bigger, and it is working on some new growth. It's just very, very hard to tell, but there is like a little like separation happening there. So that's the biggest one that was in the whole bunch. Oh my gosh, this new leaf is so cute. I love these Glorious. You know I hate Gloriosa and Helen Oakrisem, so I really am interested in growing out this hybrid. I always get mail from you in 2 days. Yeah, it's pretty quick usually. Like the biggest, yeah, that's the one I have your name on. I kind of figured. But yeah, that's it for this live stream. I still have a handful of boxes that need to go out and get packaged up, but it's only 3:20 here, so I am gonna just like take a little bit of a break have a snack, have a smoke, watch a video or something, and like, how's my cat been here like this whole time, just like cleaning himself? Really? You're just gonna lick your toes live on YouTube? That's what we're doing, huh? Okay. Oh, I gotta edit and post up the giveaway video. Maybe I'll do that. I'll do that for you really quickly. And then I will get back to packaging more plants. So I appreciate you guys for hanging out with me. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe if you're not for any reason, because I am posting the giveaway. And you won't be able to win if you're not a subscriber. So make sure you're subscribed publicly as well so that I can see you. Obviously, if you're a Plant Fam member or somebody that like I know and you've been here for a while, I'm not really as concerned about it. I just want to make sure that like the person who wins is actually a subscriber. So my cat is watching your cat. You hear that, Bub? You got an audience. You got an audience of other kitties. Yeah, who's the cute little boy? Who's the cute, sweet little boy? Love him. He's like, alright, I'm done. I'm done with you. He's like, for Crash. You hear that, Bub? You're making more money than me. We gotta put you on Only Cats. Hi from San Francisco. Hi, Janice. How are you? I am literally just on my way out, so I apologize if you missed me, but we've been here for 2 hours now, so it's time to go. I appreciate you guys for hanging out with me. How much is shipping, and do you have any Micans cuttings? Shipping starts at $15 for USPS priority. It goes up from there depending on how many plants you buy and how far away you are, things like that, because that's going to add to the cost. But yeah, for the most part, usually it's no more than 15. Sometimes it goes a little bit over that, but I just cover that. I don't really worry about it. But yeah, 15 usually covers the priority box just fine. So, yeah, and I'm shipping from Connecticut. Lover your channel. I mean, that's fine. Either way works. But I appreciate that. I'm glad you love my channel. Definitely give this video a thumbs up. Like I said, I'll post the giveaway here in a little bit. And I love you guys. I hope you're having a beautiful day. The sun is kind of starting to come out a little bit here. It's not raining anymore, at least. But I hope you're staying safe out there. I hope the weather is good. And don't forget to spread kindness. Don't forget to drink your water. Where's mine? I need it. It's so thirsty. And I will see you guys tomorrow with a Hoya video where I apologize, I'm going to be wearing the same shirt because I didn't change. And this shirt is really big and really comfy, and it's Asuka because anime. But I love you guys, and I'll see you soon. Bye!